Alright, here for a vintage cuber, and we have Mox Ruby to pick. What are some cool ones here? Would love to pick up a Layla. Orcish Bowmasters is great. Mana Vault's great. A pretty strong pack. Mana Leak, Wasteland. This is actually a pretty strong pack, honestly. I wonder, what am I likely to wheel? Hedge Maze might even make it around? Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see what we look like when we see this one again. Grab a Mox Ruby. This pack has some stuff. There's Emrakul, Flash, Birds of Paradise. These three are all great. I'm a huge Lightning Bolt supporter. Really debating between Lightning Bolt and Flash. I think those are the two best cards here. Not sure what you're supposed to take. I'll probably take Flash. I think it's fine to take this early. Obviously, second pick doesn't get much earlier than this. Lightning Bolt is great, but, and obviously Mox Ruby kind of gives a couple percentage points to just being red, but a turn 1 Flash is even better than a turn 2, so we'll take Flash and see what we can find for this. Shouldn't be too hard to get it to work. Okay, well now there's Entomb, Swords to Plowshares, and really not much else in this pack. I'm probably just going to take the Entomb. I think a third pick Entomb is really good, actually. Third pick Swords isn't even that bad, though. If I had a white card, I would take Swords. Or at least I'd be happy to. I don't know if I would take it over Entomb. Tough call, honestly. I'll go with Entomb, though. Entomb and Flash tend to work well with the same stuff. So, I don't mind that at all. Now there's Raugrin, Snuffout, and Inti, actually. Inti's really good with Mox Ruby, just either flipping over a Mox Ruby or having a turn 2 Inti, or a turn 1 Inti are both great. Snuffout's cool. Raugrin is pretty good. If this was like a Xander's Lounge, I would take it because it would have blue and black. I guess there's a Watery Grave, actually. I didn't really even notice Watery Grave. I think I would take Snuffout over Watery Grave, and I think Snuffout is actually the pick. It's close, though. Watery Grave is really good. Watery Grave is nice. I think it's still better than Inti. I think both these cards are better for me than Inti. I think I'll take the Snuffout. Should be okay. Now there's Oath of Druids, which I'm definitely not going to take. Oh, Rafine's Tower is actually probably the card I'm taking here. I think Time Spiral and Tameo are both interesting. But Rafine's Tower is perfect. It's a island swamp. And we know we've lost Underground Sea already. What is this? Is this the... Okay, Shadowy Backstreet. I've actually never seen this one. The Orzhov Surveil Land. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't mind if I wheeled the Sophiomancer. I'm probably gonna wheel Oath of Druids, but that's totally fine. Ooh, Virtue of Persistence or Toxic Deluge. I already have... What's Master of Death, actually? Surveil 2 at the beginning of your upkeep. If it's in your graveyard, you can pay 1 and return it to your hand. Okay. Okay. Doesn't have evasion? Okay. Deluge, Virtue of Persistence. I already have a piece of targeted removal. I think Deluge is where it's at here. Yeah. Yeah, Deluge is pretty nice. Let's take Deluge. Alright, well, we're not getting any fatty payoffs here, but we do have a Thought Scour, which is really good in decks with Entomb. Don't need a Botanical Sanctum right now. Anger's making his rounds, as he does. I would take a No More Lies if we had that Raugrin Triome, probably, but I think Thought Scour is perfectly fine. Ooh, Sunken Runes. Trumpeting Carnosaur is okay with Flash, actually, but not astounding or anything. I'll probably just take the Sunken Runes. It's not a Snuff Out combo, but it's still fine. Yeah, just like a mana fixer. I like Sunken Runes. Now we have Blooming Marsh, Hedge Maze, not playing Murktide. Probably not going to play Lightning Greaves. I think I'm going to take this Hedge Maze. I don't have any fetches, but any blue fetch puts green on the menu, so I think Hedge Maze is, like, pretty okay. This was the Tameo pack, so someone picked her up. I think we'll go ahead and probably just take Raucous Theater. Just another, Fetchable. Fetchable land there. You don't benefit from flashing Hogak, and honestly, I'm gonna hope I can do something better with reanimation. I don't actually have a reanimation spell yet, so that's a little grim, but there's not really much to take here. I always like having Weathered Wayfarer in my sideboard. Oh wow, Watery Grave made it all the way around, huh? And so did Thalia, that's a shame. I think I'll take Watery Grave. I didn't have any white fixing for Spell Queller, right? No. Watery Grave is great, though. Oh, here's the Oath of Druids Tomeo. Tomeo's all the way back here. I'll take the Oath of Druids. Emerald's gone, but that's okay. We have a green source. You don't often, like, look to play Oath of Druids, but, we could. With 0 creatures so far in our pool, I mean, not counting Qasali Pride Mage, but... yeah, White Weenie's super open, I guess, with Hero of Bladehold and Thalia making it all the way around the table. Damn. What else did we see? I know we saw Thraben Inspector. I think that was in the same pack as the Entomb, though. Oh, nice. Time Walk. Oh, Time Walk actually buffs... oh, no, I didn't take Tomeo? I took Oath of Druids over Tomeo. Yikes. Rookie mistake. Alright, yeah, Time Walk is great, though. Time Walk, you can't be unhappy. Wouldn't mind having had an Urza Saga in this deck to go get Mox Ruby, but that's fine. Be very happy with Time Walk. We already thought we were playing blue, so it's all the better. I already have 3 blue-black lands, too. We actually have great mana. 2 of them are swamps for Snuff Out. We just want to see some fatties with Enters the Battlefield effects now. Blightsteel is not that. Oh, Atali is, though. Ooh, there's also Library and Exhume. Hang on. Oh, wow, this is intense. Okay. I'm actually not sure what you take here. Exhume is really good when you have Entomb. But so is Library. I kinda just want to sit behind Library, don't I? This is a very interesting pack. I think I'm going to take Library. And, like, maybe I'll wheel that Miscalculation. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think that actually is correct. Now there's Troll of Khazad Doom, which I'll probably take. It goes and gets Watery Grave and Fiend's Tower. I was at first looking at Sneak Attack, but I don't have much to really say about a Sneak Attack right now. Yeah, I think Troll of Khazad Doom is great here. We'll take that. Now there's Liliana, Emrakul, Souls. Which one is this? Discard. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I kind of gave up halfway through that one. I always do. I don't know what it is about this card that makes it so hard for me to read, but I guess I can't read. Emrakul is probably fine as a reanimation target. Is it better than Liliana? I already have a bit of removal, but I really like Liliana. And I feel like this is just a control deck, honestly. I think I can do a good job of protecting Liliana as well. I'll take her. But we need to pick up some fatties in pack 3. There's Shallow Grave. That's kind of a good sign. I'm pretty interested in this Shallow Grave. Daze is good too. Daze is pretty good, and I don't have a single counterspell, but we'll try and figure that out later. Now we have Astral Dragon, Hymn to Turok, and LED is actually interesting. LED... Astral Dragon could work with nothing I have. 3/3 Mox Rubies, I guess. Yeah. Not huge on that. I guess I could take the Mystical Tutor, go get Time Walk or Entomb. Maybe that's correct. Going and get Time Walk is actually pretty nice. If, like, Liliana's in play... Although you don't always want to tick up Liliana 100 times, but... I still think this is good enough. It can go get Flash as well. Yeah, that's potentially very good. Cut down Leovold. Leovold, I have a green source. I have Hedge Maze, but I don't have any draw 7s. And he's not actually going to be protecting any creatures, so... I think... Cut down is probably the take here. Yeah. And we're going to have a very bad matchup against certain decks, but whatever. What is a Yara sacrifice thing? Probably just go Baleful Strix here. That's fine. Ooh, now there's Tropical Island or Chromehost Sea Shark. Chromehost Sea Shark is definitely really good for me. I have no creatures in this deck, so I'm going to be making a lot of tokens. It's also great with Snuff Out, just a 0 mana 4 counter token. That's kind of nice. Time Walk with this thing is really good. Yeah, Chromehost seems great. Alternatively, wait, there's Luris. Hang on. Alright, Luris. We have Liliana. Oh, we have Troll of Khazad-dûm. I'll take Chromehost. If LED wheels, that sucks. Oh wow, Exhume and Atali made it around. That's intense. What's more important here? First reanimation target or first real reanimation spell? I'll take Atali. I have Time Walk. I also have Flash, so this isn't the worst Flash card, but it's pretty bad. I'll take Atali. Flash as a discard outlet is also kind of real. Let's put Timeless Dragon in the sideboard. I guess Concealed Courtyard's most likely. Ghost Rider. Let's try this again. You can discard a card or sacrifice any permanent. The number of permanent. Oh, I thought it was tied to. Okay. I understand now. I thought you had to sacrifice a creature, not a permanent. So I was like, why isn't it asking... Or, like, I thought everything involved had to be a creature. You either had to discard a creature card or something else. But no, that's not how it works. Any permanent. Spellseeker is good when you have Flash and Time Walk, but we'll try and wheel that. I love Stern Scolding, and I haven't gotten to play with it, so I think it's Stern Scolding o'clock here. Alternatively, there's Blood Tithe Harvester, but I'm not that red. Inquisition of Kozilek versus Stern Scolding. I think Stern Scolding's a little better. Then again, I have much more creature removal than I do disruption, like non-creature disruption, so I think Inquisition for me is better. And I think any of these options are better than City of Traders for me. I like City of Traders when you have a Mox, but we'll go Inquisition of Kozilek. I think that's fine. Ooh, Archon of Cruelty is fantastic. This is a pretty good pack. I would have liked the Scalding Tarn. I would always take a Strip Mine, even Force of Negation. I wonder if this Bazaar wheels, I might take it. The Bazaar Library Marriage we've all been waiting for. Anyway, give me this card. Animate Dead, Duress. Okay, we're probably taking Animate Dead, but... Ooh, Animate Dead. If we did have the Luris, it's interesting. Interesting. Just looking at the rest of the pack here, Fallen Shinobi is good with Baleful Strix, but nothing else in the deck. I think Animate Dead is definitely the pick. I like Duress as well. Counterspell, ooh, gotta take Snapcaster Mage. I like Counterspell, but I'll enjoy a Snapcaster Mage quite a bit in this deck. Just have quite a few. There's something weird with Snapcaster Snuff Out, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what the rules... Because its flashback cost is in addition to its mana cost. I think that means if you're paying alternate costs, it doesn't work with Snapcaster. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I've actually, like, never played with this card, but I think that's a thing. Now there's Grizzlebrand versus Brazen Borrower. Grizzlebrand is... Now we have all the fatties we could ever want, especially because we have Troll. We have 4 fatties. It's so good. The more fatties you have, the better Atali gets, but the more I'm going to miss that sneak attack. But that's okay. I don't actually have any red cards. Atali's the only one, so... Grizzlebrand is great. If not Brazen Borrower, or maybe Dak Faden. Would have been cool, too. Now there's Creeping Tar Pit. Oh, Demonic Tutor has to be the card. Oh my goodness, this is actually kind of a late Demonic Tutor. So, I have Mystical Tutor, which can go get this, and this can go get anything in the deck. So, I mean, this is, like, fantastic. This is such a good pickup for us. Now there's Literal Reanimate. Wow, this deck actually got hooked up really hard. This is the most hooked up I've ever seen Reanimator get, actually, or at least in a long time. We've got a real shot now. That's nice. Does any of this affect my sideboard? I don't think Astral Dragon is it. I could make three Reanimate Deads. I don't know how that works. I actually have no idea what happens if you do that. Does he have reminder text that might help me out here? Because I genuinely have no idea. Ooh, Kozilek, Mental Note. We'll think about that in a second. Alright. Mental Note as a second Thought Scour is, like, fine. Kozilek is only good with this, Shallow Grave, so we really don't want that. We're gonna benefit a lot more from a Mental Note. Mental Note is so good here. We might not play both the Thought Scours, but I think we probably will. Now there's Spell Seeker, just another tutor effect for us. Maybe City of Traders is better, but I'm gonna go Spell Seeker. Now there's Bazaar of Baghdad. Would I ever use this Altar of Dementia? I didn't end up with Thassa's Oracle, did I? No, I passed that pretty late, pack 1. Bazaar of Baghdad is, like, the most likely card for me to play, but I'm probably not gonna play it. I guess it's a 1-minute spell. Plain Swamp Forest? No. Stalactite Stalker. If you descended this turn, okay. That card's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thespian Stage, no targets, or Overgrown Tomb. Do I have any green cards that I might play? Oath of Druids. I might sideboard into an Oath of Druids deck. I have no fetch lands, though. I have 2 fetchable green sources, but no fetch lands, which is a bummer. Because I could see this deck playing Oath of Druids, I guess, in some cases, but I wouldn't want to lose Snapcaster. Even Chrome Host is really good for me. Lingering Souls here. There's some matchups. We even have Rafine's Tower to help cast Lingering Souls. It's not bad. Again, no fetch lands. Tragic, but what can you do? This is a few too many cards. Last pick, Show and Tell. I'm probably not even that interested in that. In some matchups, I might. Probably no matchups, though. Show and Tell is always a huge risk. I mean, it's good with Archon, though. Just bring in Archon and their thing probably dies. Not always, though. Bazaar over here. I'm pre-cutting Bazaar. Oh, this is 23. I would like to play an additional land, I think. 17 lands in Mox Ruby sounds pretty good, especially when one of your lands is Library. So what gets cut, though? Probably Mental Note. Although Thought Scour is a little better than Mental Note, because you don't have to target yourself. Mental Note just knows what to do already. Makes it a little bit better than Thought Scour, I guess. How many removal spells are we playing? We have Cut Down, Toxic Deluge, Snuff Out. Oh wow, we actually don't have that much. Liliana. We don't have as much removal as I thought. I thought for sure I was going to be able to cut a removal spell pretty easily. Interesting. Okay, I can get behind this. 17 lands, none of them are Bazaar Baghdad. And what's our mana looking like? We only have single blue spells. We want to make sure we draw a blue pretty early every game, though. Definitely don't need a mountain. So what's 5/7 look like? That's 8 blue sources, 10 black sources. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And only one of our black lands isn't a swamp. I could honestly see Sunken Ruins being worse than Basic Swamp or Basic Island here, but I'm gonna keep it. Didn't have a single counterspell, I just noticed. Damn. Yeah, wow. We passed a half-decent number of counterspells, but not a ton. Yeah, I mean, we have Demonic Tutor, we have a lot going on. Alright, this deck should be pretty sweet. I'm excited to see it, and I will see you in just a minute in round 1. Alright, for round 1, we will be on the playing game 1. I have... Ooh. I have stuff. 2 Reanimate spells, Time Walk, Toxic Deluge. Ugh. Oh no, this is so hard to mulligan. But this hand doesn't do anything. Damn. We'll mulligan. Alright, this is playable. We'll keep this. And I can put back Archon. I guess that's good unless I draw Flash. What am I turn one-ing here? I think I'm gonna put back Liliana, actually. That should be fine. And then we're gonna Swamp Cycle Troll. I have untapped blue to get, right? Yeah, Watery Grave Wield, I'm pretty sure. I forgot to take a snapshot of my deck. Alright. Because I would like to get a turn 2. Could just DT for Flash, actually. We'll know what's up by then. Because I'll DT for Flash if I actually draw, like, Reanimate, but depends on what's going on. Mountain Sensei stop. Not one you see every day. Especially with Welder and all that being gone. Swamp Cycle Troll. That Watery Grave, sure. Chrome Host, Seed Shark. Watery Grave. I think Flash is going to be better to get than Reanimate. No. I'll go get Literal Reanimate, I think. Or I could get Time Walk. Let's get Reanimate. Not sure about that, actually. It's a little telegraphed as well, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, tapping on upkeep. Okay. Feeling good about this Reanimate resolving. I'm gonna be at a lowish life total, but that's okay. Still think it's better than Animate Dead in this case. Wasteland kind of sucks for me here. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. I got Reanimate. Ooh, I got so paid off. Okay. Sick. Shallow Grave. That's not bad either. What's happening to my draw step? Player Fiend's Tower. And Reanimate Troll. That worked out pretty well. If I had gotten any other spell I was considering, my turn 2 play would have been ruined. The only other one that would have worked would have been Entomb, which I was briefly thinking about. If I had put back Archon of Cruelty, I think that would have been cool, but I didn't. My opponent digging for more lands, or what's happening? Found a land. And a Mishra's Bauble, okay. Cool. Very cool. Mox Ruby, eh? Go to attacks. Play my Rubert. And a Seed Shark. Feeling good. I have a 4 toughness creature and a 5 toughness creature against someone with 2 islands in play. Or 2 mountains, I should say. Ooh, topping again. Okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was thinking Mishra's Bauble had a mana cost to activate for a second there. I don't know why. Plains. I see. I see now. We're very likely to just deluge whatever he plays after combat. Oh, Coalition Relic. Okay. Well, my opponent has one more turn if nothing changes. Tolly. Drawing a lot of my fatties. Let's go in for 8. And I think we're just passing it off here. Incubate's 2 to activate, right? Yeah. Because if I had drawn a land, I could Shallow Grave just to make a 2/2 token. Pretty random play, but you never know in life. Opponent draws an extra card. Opponent has a mana off of Coalition Relic. Didn't upkeep spin, so he liked whatever was sitting there from before. Goldspan, that's not terrible. Wait, it is terrible, because Troll is going to kill him. Can't dismember Troll. What can he do? Oh, he's attacking. Okay. Oh, I guess that opens up certain plays. So, he's going to get 2 mana. I'm at 8. It's a pretty low life total. If he goes Bolt, Fire Blast, I die. Doesn't seem super likely he would do that with all these artifacts, but I'm dying. Now's not the time to think. If he's going to attack with Goldspan, yeah, okay. He's going to attack with Goldspan. I don't know why he's thinking, but whatever. I was expecting him to kill the troll, and I would have to shallow grave it, but didn't work out that way, so that's nice. For against, like, red, white artifacts matter, I don't actually have a sideboard, though, so if I'm on the draw, does that change much? I don't really think so. Misery Shadow, not really. Oath of Druids actually wouldn't be terrible. Well, the only creature we saw was a 5-drop. And it had haste, actually. No, Oath of Druids is terrible here. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to really report. Oh, I might play this Raucous Theater, I just realized. I can Swamp Cycle for it. You know what? I think this is actually fine. And there was something that happened early in that game with my mana, wasn't there? So I'm going to play this Raucous Theater only because Surveil 1 might come up. And I guess now I can hardcast Atali in some insane scenarios. This hand is fantastically good. Actually disgustingly good. Let's keep. Hoping for a slow start from my opponent. So we can Spellseeker later on for stuff. Mana Vault. Okay. And if I draw a fatty, I can actually library just discard it, but I didn't. So let's just play library. And I'll draw a card, and then next turn we'll start entombing or trolling, something like that. One has access to 5, but no gold span. Ooh, research desk, okay. We're chilling. Let's draw a card. Seed Shark, eh? Alright, I'll play my Swamp. I have 8 in my hand. Could reanimate this troll right now. Don't really want to. I actually need a blue source pretty bad, don't I? So what am I doing? We're going to... I think I'm just going to entomb later. So I think I'm just going to discard Spellseeker. Yeah, this is actually complicated. I don't know why it's so complicated, but it is. I do think discarding is better than entombing. Yeah, let's get rid of Spellseeker, I think. Cracking Research Desk? Sure. He's choosing Wasteland. Okay. Spellseeker. So I'm expecting to see this Wasteland hit play. Yep. Draw a card. Now my opponent probably passes here, yeah. Alright, and we're gonna entomb. Not sure who we're entombing. Probably what's it? Archon, yeah. Mox would be a really nice draw here. That's fine. Alright, let's play Island and reanimate Archon. Oh, memory lapsed. Oh, I should have cycled Troll before memory lapse resolved. Because I don't want to shuffle away Reanimate. But next turn I get to go Reanimate Time Walk, so that's really nice. Assuming it doesn't get countered as well. Plains. I just noticed he's playing blue, by the way. I didn't even think about that. What's this for 6? Coveted Jewel. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, man. That's exciting. Now we're playing Magic. Ooh, he's tapping it? I don't know, buddy. Don't cycle troll. That's the only thing I have to remember is not to cycle troll. Ooh, is this another coveted jewel? Ooh, that thing is not legendary. Ooh, if he goes for a Time Twister, that would kind of suck for me. I kinda hope this isn't... Okay, it's Coalition Relic, sure. Oh? Got more. Oh, Figure of Destiny. Wow, okay. Wild. Don't cycle troll. Don't cycle troll. Dennis underscore Fralia, your job is to not cycle troll here. Okay. Sick. Alright, let's go. Reanimate Archon. I mean, he just played a Figure of Destiny, so there's a good chance. Okay, sick. I have bad news, friend. Man, please let me have my fun. Please. Please. Let's go. Oh no, does he have like a kill your guy spell? Now's the time. Oh, have my fun. Am I getting milled? No, I'm not. Okay, we're good. So I'm drawing 6 here, but trigger. Trigger. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's what do I have for reanimates? I have animate dead. Okay, we'll go Swamp Cycle Troll. Oh wait, I can just cast Grizzlerand. Let's just cast Grizzlerand. Oh, I'm in blocks. When does this happen? Oh. Black, 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 black. I guess we'll tap a... This'll be easy. Alright, and we have an animate dead. Nothing to animate dead right now, so let's just pass it. Oh, I should have played Baleful Strix. That's fine. It won't ever matter. This. Alright. What does my opponent have that isn't conceded here? Obviously, he doesn't know I have Shallow Grave in hand. Alright, perfect. GG's. That was awesome. I've never stolen 2 coveted jewels at once. That's an achievement unlocked. And a pretty fun round 1 for me. I'll see you for round 2. Alright, we are hanging out in round 2, and we have an Entombment to Demonic Tutor, so this is not bad. We'll keep this. We're on the draw. Much better on the play, but still playing. Ketria. My swamp and say go. So here we're gonna go grab, well, any fatty works. Hopefully we don't see a swamp from my opponent. Ooh, fast spawn before playing a land. And land. Oh, I need to eat that. Wow, my opponent is doing it. My opponent is doing it. He just didn't have untapped green, that was the only thing. And I'm guessing, are we wheeling here? Hopefully it's literal wheel, I can get all the stuff into my graveyard. Wow, Hedge Maze away Shelldock, eh? Well, he has counter magic up, but I'm gonna go for the Entomb. He has counter magic represented, I should say. Archon's not likely to be super relevant. I'm still gonna go Archon. Right, into Swamp, sure. I'll play an Island, into DT. Good chance this gets countered. Okay. Now we're gonna get Reanimate in case we get Strip Mine again. I guess Strip Mine wouldn't do it. That's okay. Not sure if you're supposed to get Grizzlebrand there. Ondini from my opponent. A little scary. Still has 4 mana in play after this. But if he's thinking, I don't know what that means if he's thinking. I guess with Ponder, that's usually a good sign. He's debating on shuffling, probably. He chose to shuffle. Okay, that's a great sign. Mishra's Bauble, sure. It's the second straight match I've had to play against that unbeatable card. Looks at the top card of my library. Sure. This is looking good. Okay. Decent shot of getting countered here, but if it's miscalculation, I can beat it. Ooh, Time Walk. Wow, that's a combination. All right. Let's go reanimate. And if this resolves, we're feeling good. If it doesn't resolve, I'll probably shoot the Time Walk anyways. Shouldn't have to think about this one if you're my opponent. I guess he could be thinking, I mean, maybe I have a mana leak. You never know. Mystical Tutor, sure. What he's getting. I guess I'll know. Could be like Mystical for force, cycle a land, and then force something with the last blue card in your hand or something like that. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't love it either because I have a Toxic Deluge and 3 lanes in my hand, but still. Okay. Okay. What other reanimation spells do I have access to? Spell Pierce entered revealed. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna draw a card here. Oh, wait, he can't Spell Pierce me right now. Remand, you reanimate. Sure, man. Mystical Tutor puts it on top. Oh, and then you draw a card with Remand. Of course, of course. Well, I think in that case, I'll sit back. You can have your Spell Pierce, you can have your fun. Spell Pierce was the best he could get, so he has Spell Pierce and 1 unknown in his hand. Next turn. So now Spell Pierce, 2 unknowns. That's actually pretty slick, Mystical into Remand. I haven't seen that one in a minute. So Mystical and Spell Pierce and 2 unknowns in his hand. Yeah, I'm gonna Spell Pierce. Breach. Okay. What are we breaching here? Can you breach a Shelldock Isle? Non-land. If this is breaching a Ponder, I'm not feeling too bad about my life here. Shuffled again. Still has Spell Pierce in his hand. Okay, I won. Couldn't beat Reanimate. 2 counter spells. That's good. That's a great sign, actually. Because he could have gotten any counter spell in the game. He could have gotten any instant or sorcery in the game and chose Spell Pierce. So his only counter spells are Remand and Spell Pierce. That's really good to know. Now I'm gonna be on the draw again. I don't know if this Raucous Theater is correct for this matchup. I think it's gonna be. I just feel like this guy's Brain Freeze Breach, so like I kind of want to try and get him killed pretty quick. And my deck's curve is really low. Like you gotta look at it this way. This is my actual curve. So I curve out at 3, like any good Reanimator deck. So I probably have no sideboard here. I think we're just submitting. I could see the Raucous Theater being right, but I'm gonna try it like this. Position of Kozilek and Library, eh? It's the Fast Bond guy. I guess we'll see what he does. I like this hand, though. We have Time Walk and Snapcaster, so... And obviously sitting back on a library is nice, but having no combo piece is kind of a bummer. Opponent's on 6 cards to start. Going with a Preordain, though. Whoa. Looking like a Preordain. He put 1 top, 1 bottom, so... Inquisition's probably great here, but we're just going to do a turn 2. It'll be fine. Ooh, into Ponder. Dude. A little bit too good over there. Before playing a land, so he might be a little bit, he shuffled and then played Shelldock, okay. Alright, what are we up to here? Shelldocking, sure. He had to think for a bit, which, I don't know. I don't really know what that means. Shelldock is always scary, especially when I'm going to be drawing off this library for the entire game. Inquisition of Kozilek. Fast Bond, Urza, sure. Again, we got a Troll of Khazad-dûm. And now we have an Entomb. Very unlikely that he has... So I wouldn't mind deploying this Shallow Grave. I might like Shallow Grave with... Itali is probably the best Shallow Graver for me. Or I could make him discard 2 cards with Archon. Yeah... Making him discard 2 cards with Archon's probably good. I also get to draw 2 cards off that, which is kind of nice. I think we go, oh geez, this is hard. I think we go Swamp into Entomb and then pass. Yeah, let's do that. No. Swamp. We're gonna Entomb. I'm gonna go for Grizzlebrand, though. Is this getting countered? Are we getting... Let's see. Brand. Alright. And now we'll just pass it off, I guess. Tragic that we have Shallow Grave and not one that combos with Time Walk particularly well, but he played an island, but he's holding Urza back. That's not a great sign for me, is it? Let's draw a card. Swamp. Should I Swamp Cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm? Probably not. Yeah. Baleful Strix. His only counters were Remand and the other one, Spell Pierce. So let's go... I think we play an Island. Ooh, maybe Sunken Ruins would have been even better, because then I could go... I would have needed blue-black, which is what I'm getting anyways. Yeah, I can't have done it all. Alright, we're not getting any younger. Let's go for Shallow Grave. Nice, okay, he's in play. Try to attack. Attacking looks pretty good here. If I draw 7, his Shelldock is online. Could result in a game loss with his Shelldock being online. But I think it's still going to be pretty good. We drew Literal Reanimate and a Tali. Yeah, this isn't bad. Can't reanimate anything on his side. Go to discard. Grizzlebrand. I don't need to draw more. We'll discard Spellseeker. Swamp. Swamp. Keep the swamp. Keep the swamp? Control Z? There we go. This. How many is that? Baleful Strix might come up. It's very unlikely to. Oh, discard a Tali for sure. 6, 7, 8, 9. Discard Watery Grave and probably just Thought Scour. Keep Thought Scour. Get rid of Baleful Strix. I think this is fine. Oh, any order won't quite work. We're gonna want a Tali on top to fool this guy into thinking we have Corpse Dance. Alright, what's under Shelldock? He didn't do it on my turn, but that doesn't mean it's useless. I think he has one more island in his hand. Wow, I actually caught up to him on time. I was like 2 minutes ahead at one point. Okay. Alright, Islanders. I'm pretty sure he's played it all. We have Spell Pierce up. Not much else, though. Draw again. Oh, and let's Swamp Cycle the Troll. And we'll just get Swamp, I think. Over the Cycling Land. Cut Down is cool. It kills Urza. think we're gonna go ahead and try to time walk here. So let's go Swamp, Reanimate, Itali. Trigger. Cast Rona. Casting Toxic Deluge for 1 is cute, I guess. I don't think it fucking matters, though. Oh, Itali doesn't have haste. Yeah, I guess we'll cast this without paying its mana cost. 2, 3, 4. Oh, what is this? Is this Remand to deal 4? Brain Freeze. Myself. Ooh, am I dead? Maybe. What can I do? Not much, eh? I think I'm just dead. Is this gonna be enough storm to kill me? I'm pretty sure. This is 12 or so? 12. Might have enough to break through anyways. 5, 2. Yeah, Urza dies. Okay. Okay, I should be fine. I have a Rona. I have a Time Walk. I don't have another reanimation spell, though, in my hand. And I don't think I have one in my deck. I don't know what's on the bottom there. Flash. Flash doesn't do a whole lot, does it? Opponent takes 8. Ooh, I think I get out of this one by the skin of my teeth. I'm definitely not drawing a card or discarding a card. But if I transform her, I don't think I'm going to read all that. Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, I even have the second island in my hand. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, and that caster mage. Perfect. Alright. Whew! That was actually pretty stressful. I really thought I was dead to that brain freeze, and I felt pretty rough. But we got there. This deck is sick. This deck is a lot of fun. Let's head to round 3 and hope we can come away with one here. Alright. We are here in round 3. I have Animate, Dead, Grizzlebrand. It'd be nice if this was... How am I going to discard this Grizzlebrand? Am I going to go to 8 on turn 1? Discard him. I think I'm keeping. This should be a fine keep, because I can, if I have to, I can Mystical for Entomb. Do something else. It's probably what's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to go to 8 on turn 1 and discard Grizzlebrand. We drew Thought Scour. Yeah, this Toxic Deluge might be really relevant against Elegant Parlor. I think we're actually going to go for this island. And we'll Mystical for Entomb. Entomb Archon, and then should be good from there. Inti. That's a good one. It's a really good. Alright. Mystical. We're gonna grab... Ooh, Time Walk is interesting too, but I'm gonna grab Entomb, and then I'm probably gonna want to upkeep this Entomb in case I would have drawn Atali. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh wait, I can't. I have... First of all, it's on top of my deck, not in my hand. I'm drawing it. Idiot. And I also had no black in play at the time. It was a little bit of a legal play there. Alright, let's play Swamp. And we're going to... I guess I Thought Scour and then Entomb. Play. Okay. Inti will hit me once, but that shouldn't be what the game is about anyways. Opponent knows I got Entomb. Discards Tireless Tracker. Alright, we're against Naya Beatdown. Showdown with the Scalds. Perfect. Please don't go Lotus Petal land Showdown. Did have the Plateau. Nice mana over there. Intrepid Adversary. Let's Thought Scour myself in response. Snuff out, cut down, drew mental note. Sure. I milled 2 removal spells, but what can you do? Alright, and we will entomb Archon. As any extremely skilled Reanimator player would. Let's grab Archon here. This gets like Swords to Plowshare, it kind of sucks, but it's gonna get us some value. Perfect. I would love to draw a land, to be honest. Hey, that's a good one. Ooh, Inti trigger. That's real. That's legitimate. We'll play our Swamp and pass. There's a world where this Inti beats this Archon, but you would need to have a burn spell, and even then they should trade in most cases. Yeah. Let's see what he's doing. He's probably getting a green source. It could be for Become Immense, actually. Yeah, that's Savannah. Oh, Skyclave. That's a really good one here. It's my Animate Dead, not my Archon, which is nice. Is there anything I can do here? Not really. We're gonna need to Toxic Deluge for 4 here. But that's definitely not the end of the world. Ooh, Toxic Deluge getting better and better as time goes on. Ooh, didn't attack. Alright, that's gotta be unfortunate, but what can we do? Okay, we're gonna go Island Deluge. Okay, 4 life. 4? No, only 3 because he didn't pump into. So this works. We'll 3. Kill everybody. I get a 2/2 out of the deal. Perfect. Alright, go ahead. And Mental Note is pure value here because we need to mill something to Snapcaster. Ooh, Palace Jailer. This is annoying. Baleful Strix can fight for the Monarch, but just my opponent being the Monarch when he has 0 cards in hand is a shame. I guess Snapcaster, Cut Down, or Ooh, it's gotta be Cut Down, right? Fetching here with his last card in hand, sure. Flush Portico, very nice. This is a really good Nea Beats deck over there. Milled, Swamp, Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave gets Archon, nice. We've just enough for it to do it all. Does Ruby change anything? Probably not, but let's... I'm not gonna play it, I don't think. Let's go Snappy. It's Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave. Yeah, he couldn't have Mana-Tied me, so that's really good. Kills your Jailer, discards your last card. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and I didn't have to reveal Mox Ruby. Which, I mean, it's percentage points. You might have, like, a Loran or something, and he doesn't know that it's important. He didn't see Baleful Strix either. I think those are my only artifacts. So. Lingering Souls is real. I do have a Rafine's Tower for the front face of Lingering Souls. Fights over the Monarch, really nice. Damn, that actually is a pretty good card. I could play Concealed Courtyard and have 2 sources for Lingering Souls. We really were like a Polluted Delta away from the perfect deck, honestly. But I don't think we need this Lingering Souls. We could use it, though. We're on the draw. This guy's pretty aggro, with really good mana, too. Like, really good mana. Oath of Druids might even be fine. Yeah, but I don't want to play green. I think this is okay for game 2. I milled all my removal spells that game, so if we can draw some of those... Okay, nice. We're leading on Library here. This isn't, like, the sickest hand, but honestly, Shallow Graving Troll is, like, fine. Keep. We have the Mystical Tutor. We have Mystical and Shallow Grave, so we can Mystical for Tomb, any good Reanimator player, and do all the good stuff. This card's Olifant, nice. Library, go. Is this going to be Inti again? Yes. Alright. I swear the Shuffler is interesting lately. I've been drawing a lot of the same cards every game, and I feel like sometimes my opponents do too. Arcane. Well, now if we Mystical for Flash, we're in great shape. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go Mystical now, I guess. Or I could just discard the Archon, couldn't I? That's lame. Let's not do that. I think we'll Mystical now. So I don't have to discard this Mental Note. Yeah, I guess this is fine, I guess. Mystical. Or Flash. Flash has entered the real card zone. Most of the time I watch people play with Library, they just do nothing. They're just fine to loot. But, nice. Alright, cool. didn't have to play it out. Did he see the Archon? I don't think he did. At any rate, that was my first and only trophy of the season. Sometimes all it takes is 2 pieces of power and a really nuts Reanimator deck to get you there. This one was great. I mean, we didn't actually get to even play that much Magic with it, but what a time to be alive. I guess playing Magic is secondary when you're playing Reanimator anyways. I had 3 of the best reanimation targets. I even like Troll as one of the best. Like, I would say this is 4 of the best reanimation targets. I love Troll of Khazad Dûn just because it puts itself where you want it. We have Animate Dead. Reanimate was clutch in 2 different games. Like, the fact that we had a 1-mana Reanimator was huge. Twice. I don't think we played a single fair game of Magic that league. Gamer. That was a lot of fun. Time Walk is sick. Library sick. Yeah, that was really fun. We even had pretty good mana. Didn't get to see Chromo Seed Shark pop off. I actually thought we'd get at least one of those, but nope. No such luck. All it was Entombs and Tutors. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time Vintage Cube is back. This was great, so hopefully we can ride that wave when we start. Have a good one.